Maurice Sam's glow-up has everyone asking questions. Guys, have you ever scrolled through Instagram and stopped dead in your tracks because someone just looked different? Not bad different, but that glow-up kind of different that makes you stare at your screen a little longer than usual. Well, that's exactly what happened when Maurice Sam dropped his latest post, and let me tell you, the internet has not recovered. The man walked into our timelines radiating pure joy and positive energy, looking like he just discovered the secret to eternal happiness, and naturally, everyone wanted to know what was going on. Was it a new project? A new relationship? A spiritual awakening? The comment section turned into a full-blown investigation, and what we discovered was absolutely worth talking about. The video creator who shared this moment didn't even need a complicated reason to hit that record button. Sometimes happiness is contagious enough on its own, and Maurice Sam's energy was practically jumping through the screen. You know that feeling when you see someone genuinely happy and it just makes your day a little brighter. That's what this was. The man looked like he'd been blessed by every good thing life has to offer, and his fans couldn't help but celebrate with him. But this wasn't just about a handsome face having a good day. This was about an Hollywood favorite reminding us why we fell in love with him in the first place, and trust me, the people had thoughts, feelings, and a whole lot of emojis to express them. Let's talk about that Instagram post for a second, because it didn't just appear and disappear like most content does. This thing had staying power. From the moment Maurice Sam uploaded it, notifications started popping off like fireworks on New Year's Eve. People were tagging their friends, sharing it to their stories, and rushing to the comment section to be part of the conversation. The post became the talk of Nollywood social media circles faster than you can say, finest guy in the industry. Everyone wanted to weigh in, everyone had something to say, and the energy was absolutely electric. You could feel the excitement building with every new comment, every new reaction, and every person who discovered the post and immediately understood why everyone was losing their minds over it. Then Ruth Kodri showed up in the comments, and you know when your favorite people interact with each other it just hits different. The actress dropped a playful problem that had everyone reading between the lines and laughing at the same time. Was she teasing him? Was she acknowledging the chaos he was causing in people's hearts? Was this some inside joke we weren't privy to? Whatever it was, her comment added fuel to an already blazing fire of engagement. Fellow celebrities showing support always amplifies the moment, and Ruth's reaction gave fans even more reason to flood the post with their own thoughts and feelings about Maurice Sam's undeniable appeal. Speaking of flooding, the comment section looked like an emoji store exploded. Fire emojis were everywhere, competing with heart emojis for dominance, while hearter emojis made a strong showing in third place. But it wasn't just the emojis that told the story, it was the words behind them. Ladies were shooting their shot with compliments so sweet they could give you cavities, each one hoping that maybe, just maybe, Maurice Sam would scroll through and notice them among the thousands. The comments ranged from subtle admiration to full-blown declarations of appreciation, and honestly, could anyone blame them? The man was serving looks, energy, and that effortless charm that makes people forget how to act normal on the internet. The praise kept rolling in, and it went far beyond superficial compliments. Sure, people were calling him the finest guy and dropping phrases like best of the best, but they were also breaking down exactly what makes Maurice Sam stand out in a crowded industry. Fans were writing whole paragraphs about his height, the way he carries himself with quiet confidence, how he transforms into every character he plays with such authenticity that you forget you're watching acting. They talked about his screen presence, his dedication to his craft, and how he makes every role feel fresh and compelling. This wasn't just test commenting, this was genuine appreciation for an artist who consistently delivers quality entertainment, wrapped up in admiration for someone who happens to be ridiculously good-looking while doing it. Then came the comment that probably made Maurice Sam's team screenshot it for their archives. One particularly emotional fan poured their heart out in a message that was longer than some people's school essays. They explained their entire relationship with Maurice Sam's work, how they constantly refresh his page waiting for announcements about new movies, how his films have become part of their routine and comfort. The desperation in their plea for just one new movie to watch over the weekend was both hilarious and deeply relatable. We've all been that fan waiting for our favorite actor to drop something new, checking their social media multiple times a day like we're expecting a personal invitation. This comment represented thousands of silent fans who feel the exact same way but just never typed it out. What became crystal clear through all these reactions is that Maurice Sam's appeal isn't limited by geography or borders. Comments were rolling in from different countries, different time zones, different continents even, all united by their love for this Nollywood star and their anticipation for his next project. The international fanbase proved that good acting and genuine charisma translate across cultures and languages. People from places you wouldn't typically associate with Nollywood viewership were right there in the comments expressing their support and eagerly waiting for new releases. It's one thing to be popular in your home market, it's another level entirely when you've got people worldwide setting up notifications so they don't miss your next move. But let's address the elephant in the room, or should I say, the absence in the room. While everyone was celebrating Maurice Sam's glow and success, there was one question that kept popping up like that one friend who always brings up your ex at parties: where is Sonia Uch? Fans couldn't help but notice that the dynamic duo hadn't been spotted together in what felt like forever, and the speculation was reaching fever pitch. The chemistry they had on screen was undeniable, and people got invested in their partnership both professionally and personally. Now with them maintaining separate spaces, fans were doing mental gymnastics trying to figure out what happened, when it happened, and most importantly, is there any chance of reconciliation? The begging in the comments became almost comical in its persistence. Under nearly every Maurice Sam post, you'd find at least a handful of fans pleading for him and Sonia Uch to get back together, to create content again, to give the people what they want. These weren't casual suggestions, these were passionate appeals from fans who genuinely missed seeing them together. They reminisced about their favorite moments, their best collaborations, the movies where their chemistry practically melted screens. The yearning was real, and it showed just how much impact the two of them had when they worked together. People weren't just asking for more content, they were asking for the magic that happened when these two talented individuals shared the screen. The nostalgia extended beyond just Maurice Sam and Sonia Uch. Names like Chinai Nenebi and Mommy Nancy started appearing in comments too, showing that fans have long memories and deep appreciation for the entire circle of talent that's connected to Maurice Sam. These mentions revealed something beautiful about Nollywood fandom. People don't just follow one actor, they follow the family of talent around them, the collaborative spirit that creates the stories we love. Fans were checking in on everyone, supporting everyone, keeping up with everyone's activities like they were following a real-life drama series. It's the kind of community engagement that keeps the industry thriving and reminds actors that their work truly matters to people's lives. What makes this whole situation even more interesting is how Maurice Sam has managed to maintain such strong fan loyalty while keeping certain aspects of his personal life relatively private. He gives enough to keep people engaged and invested, but not so much that there's nothing left to wonder about. That balance is tricky to achieve in the age of social media where everyone expects constant updates and behind-the-scenes access to every moment. Yet here he is, dropping a simple post that radiates happiness, and it's enough to get thousands of people talking, speculating, celebrating, and demanding more. That's the mark of someone who understands their audience and knows how to keep them coming back for more without oversaturating their presence. The energy around this entire moment speaks to something larger about what fans want from their favorite celebrities. They want authenticity, they want quality work, they want to see their favorites happy and thriving, and yes, they want enough content to satisfy their entertainment needs. Maurice Sam seems to check all these boxes, which is why a single Instagram post can generate this level of engagement and conversation. People aren't just passive consumers of his content, they're active participants in celebrating his success, analyzing his choices, and advocating for what they want to see next. That's a powerful relationship between artist and audience, and it's built on consistent delivery of both talent and genuine connection. The fact that this conversation is still happening, that people are still commenting, still hoping, still waiting for news about collaborations and new projects, shows that the interest isn't fading. If anything, the anticipation is building. Every post becomes an opportunity for fans to express what they are feeling, what they are hoping for, and what they appreciate about Maurice Sam's journey. The comment sections have transformed into virtual gathering spaces where fans from different backgrounds unite over shared admiration and shared desires to see their favorite actor continue to shine and grow in his career. So here's where we are. Maurice Sam dropped a post radiating pure happiness. The internet collectively lost its composure. Ruth Kodri added her playful 2 cents. Fans from around the world showed up with fire emojis and heartfelt messages, and everyone is still holding out hope for reunions and new projects. The energy is high, the love is real, and the anticipation for what comes next is reaching levels that could probably power a small city. What does this all mean? It means Maurice Sam has built something special with his audience, something that goes beyond just acting in movies. He's created a community of people who genuinely care about his success and happiness, and that's worth more than all the Instagram likes in the world. Now it's your turn to join the conversation. Have you been following Maurice Sam's journey? Are you team bring back the Maurice and Sonia collabs, or are you just here for whatever this man decides to bless us with next? Drop your thoughts in the comments below because clearly, we all have opinions and we're not afraid to share them. And if you're not already following Maurice Sam and keeping up with Nollywood's finest, what are you even doing? Hit that follow button, turn on those notifications, and join thousands of fans worldwide who refuse to miss a single update. Trust me, based on the energy we're seeing, you don't want to be left out when the next big announcement drops. Let's keep this conversation going because something tells me we're just getting started. See you guys in my next video. One love and peace out.